Hello, my name is Vaini Perales. Today we will learn about the second conditional. A conditional is a structure we use to talk about if situation. The second conditional talk about imagination situation. In the present, things that are not real, but we imagine them. Structure. If past simple, good, past verb, and complement. For example, if I won the lottery, I would buy a new house. Even though we use past simple, we are not talking about the past. It's imagination, not real right now. We use the second conditional to talk about imagination situation, unreal situation, and giving advice. Imagination situation. For example, if I have a car, I will advise to the beach. Unreal situation. If I were tired, I will play basketball. Giving advice. If I were you, I won't study more. Examples with common verbs. Verbs have, for example, if I have more time, I will learn Japanese. B. If I were rich, I would travel with world. Go. If we went to Paris, we would eat croissant. Do. If she did her homework, she will get better grades. Live. If they live near the sea, they will swim every day.
Did you know the interesting thing about the second conditional in the future is that, despite its name, it doesn't refer to a probable future situation, but rather to a hypothetical or imaginary situation with an unreal future. It is due to speculate about what would happen if something that seems very unlikely or impossible today were occur. A common mistake is to use the simple past or the conditional part and the simple future and the consequence. But the correct structure for the hypothetical future is if plus simple past, would plus infinitive. The future. The constant the future in the second conditional refers to a hypothetical condition in the future with a very low probability of occurring. It is used to talk about what would happen in that imaginary scenario, using the structure if plus simple past tense for the condition and would plus infinitive for the result. Would is used to spread the hypothetical or imaginary outcome of an unlikely situation in the present or future. It is used to talk about what one would do rather than what one would do if an unreal condition were met.
The hypothetical situation. It is an imaginary scenario based on a hypothesis or assumption to explore possible outcomes. For example, if I had money, I would travel around the world. Imaginary situation. It refers to a hypothetical, unlikely, or impossible condition in the present or future, and its outcome. These sentences are used to speculate about things that are not real. For example, if I had a bag of money, I would visit One Direction base camp in London. The unlikely situation. It is used to talk about things that we don't believe will happen or that are almost impossible. For example, if I were an animal, I would be an elephant.
Thank you for attention.